Hello everybody and welcome to Santa Ana Valley Stadium in beautiful Santa Ana, California for tonight's extremely exciting matchup. Something that's very hard to find in the state of California. You have tonight the UPSL SoCal North Division I All-Stars taking on Leones Negros UDG from Liga Ascenso, the second level of soccer in Mexico. Yes, that is correct. You are seeing it here. The UPSL SoCal North Division I All-Stars versus Leones Negros UDG from Mexico. What an exciting matchup we have for tonight, especially the fans here in attendance at Valley High School. Plenty of UDG fans, but of course, plenty of opportunities tonight for these UPSL All-Stars to show what they can bring to the table against such a talented team, Leones Negros. Well, let's take a look at the starting lineup. First, we will take a look at the starting lineup for the UPSL All-Star team. In goal, we got Kevin Marquez of Cal FC. Now for the back line. First, we have Santiago Vazquez playing at left back from representing the Santa Ana Winds. Represented Mexico at the 2006 World Cup in Germany and actually scored 2 goals against Iran in the opening match in Nuremberg. And aside from that, Omar Bravo has had 3 stints with the Chivas de Guadalajara. And we are underway. We are ready to get started. I am Art Eftekari, proud to be bringing you tonight's play-by-play from Valley High School via TVE Max. Now we are just getting this started. It'll be interesting to see how these UPSL All-Stars will react playing against such a talented team. Now, will there be some jitters early on? I mean, and then you have to wonder also, how long will it take for Leones Negros to start establishing control? I mean, looking at them warming up, you could just feel that they're, like, you know, they definitely represent a very good club. They do play in the second level of Mexico, Liga Ascenso, but this is a team full of talent, and definitely be seeing a lot of these players plying their trade in Liga MX, the top flight of soccer in Mexico. So here we go. It's Kevin Marquez. I think the UPSL All-Stars already feeling a little bit of the pressure, but for the most part, good to see the boys taking control as well. Now is Adrian Becerra at the left side, getting in on the action. Now headed away momentarily by Santiago Vazquez, playing at the left back position. So the 2 center backs, like I said earlier, Ryan Holland and Francisco Villarreal. I believe they will have their hands full tonight. And a long ball sent towards the direction of Omar Bravo. Goes out of bounds, will be a goal kick for the UPSL All-Stars. And can't be surprised when we hear that there's a long ball going towards the direction of Omar Bravo. A decent amount of Leones Negros fans in attendance. Surely they would love to see Omar Bravo find the back of the net. Ball is back in the play. And that was Carbajal with the quick touch. Ball makes its way now to Estrada. Now it's Julian Souza. Kevin Marquez switching the field to Vazquez. Carbajal had it for a moment, but had a little bit of trouble with that first touch. I like to think he probably got that one out of his system, playing against such a great team. Every touch is important. Ryan Holland heading the ball away, and he's actually whistled for the foul, and he could not believe it. So will be a free kick for Leones Negros. We are only minutes into the match. We are at Valley High School. Leones Negros of Mexico against the UPSL SoCal North Division I All-Stars. And now taking away, it's Adrian Becerra. Becerra has definitely made a name for himself in the United Premier Soccer League, currently playing for the Santa Ana Winds, and also had a stint previously with LA Wolves FC. Brian Araux had it for a moment. He gets it to Estrada. Now to Villarreal. It's Vazquez. And we can see the UPSL All-Stars just not in a hurry to just send it up the field. They're not panicking, and definitely playing with a great sense of composure. Something you really want to see early on, and if that's definitely a good thing for the coaches of the UPSL All-Stars, Michael Friedman of Cal FC, and of course Jose Lopez of the Santa Ana Winds. Throw in for the All-Stars, looking for German Alfaro. Looks like we're seeing German Alfaro playing at the right wing. And that was Estrada with the throw-in. Now when you look at the roster of the UPSL All-Stars, you got to assume that players like German Alfaro and Paulo Cardoso will be the ones that will have a good opportunity to find a way to score or create some of these scoring opportunities for the UPSL All-Stars. Especially Cardoso, plenty of experience in South America. He's played before in Argentina. He also had a stint with the LA Galaxy. And was also a part of some very good LA Wolves teams and Cal United teams that were very successful in the UPSL. So far, it doesn't seem like neither goalkeeper has been kept very busy, but plenty of time to play in this one. That was Daniel Garcia. Been hearing his name a lot early on in the midfield. The flick header, maybe an opportunity. Play to the outside to Villalobos. Villalobos with the cross. It's like it was Estrada to get his head on it, but wasn't cleared. A shot by Villalobos going just wide. The first excellent scoring opportunity of the match, and it goes to Leones Negros. And looking at the replay, it was Julian Souza who mishandled the touch. Surely he's got to be fortunate that that blast from Villalobos went wide. Ryan Holland looking for an option and having a little trouble with that header, but Leones Negros able to get control. Said Jaramillo playing as the right back, Emmanuel Ayala on the other side as a left back. And will we see the center backs Kevin Lomeli and Paul Bayonne get tested early on in this one? And Julian Souza coming back to head the ball out of bounds. And Julian Souza, one of the three members on this team tonight, representing LA10 FC. Ball's back in the play. Jaramillo looking for an option. He'll be getting another throw-in. Jaramillo trying to launch it. And it was Villarreal who got his head on it. Cleared out. And the ball gets to a player who you really want to find very often. That's Paulo Cardoso. He's got Alfaro. But Alfaro unable to keep possession due to the pressure from Lomeli. The cross from Angel Hernandez. Looked like there was a good option early on. Kevin Marquez clearing it deep. And Becerra trying to keep it in, but it will be a throw-in for Leones Negros. And Leones Negros, this team, of course, very calm and composed. Not a surprise that they are the favorites tonight, and they know the opportunities will come. Villalobos streaking, but a great defensive play by Santiago Vazquez. Now back the other way. This is an opportunity. Vazquez, who started the move, has it near the top of the penalty area, headed out momentarily. Souza. Now switching the field to Estrada. Julian Souza once again. Not wanting to turn the ball over. Plays it in the back to Ryan Holland. And Brian Araux from the Santa Ana Winds wearing the number 9 shirt. Seeing plenty of action early on as well. And in fact, in this starting lineup, 4 players representing the Santa Ana Winds, and now getting a little scary. Kevin Marquez had it virtually at his goal line. But now the other way. Can the All-Stars get something going here? And that is an excellent through ball, maybe a chance. The shot, save made, the rebound, put over the bar. What an opportunity that was for the UPS All-Stars. Excellent build-up play. But Salim Hernandez coming out at the right time to make that stop. And the rebound shot just going over the bar. So close to making it 1-0. And it looks like that was German Alfaro who had the opportunity to make it 1-0. And what an excellent start that would be for the UPSL All-Stars. Now Souza looking for Alfaro once again. Paulo Cardoso had it momentarily. The center backs, that's Lomeli. Playing it to the outside. Now Araux. He's got Santiago Vazquez, his teammate from the Winds. Little give and go. Now Becerra. With excellent speed on the left wing. And maybe an opportunity. It was shot just wide. And do you believe what you're seeing here? This time, it was Adrian Becerra who came so close to giving the UPSL All-Stars a lead. Gotta love what you're seeing. Early on, it seemed as if we were going to see Leones Negros create more opportunities, but the last few minutes, let's call it the last 4 or 5 minutes, it has been the UPSL All-Stars creating problems for Leones Negros. Ryan Holland actually comes from England, has played in England before for Grantham Town in the lower divisions of the English football pyramid. Now a long ball, can Becerra get to it? He does. Can he get the shot off? He waits, still holding it, trying to get it to the other side, a shot, and a goal! Just like that, the pressure was kept up by the UPSL All-Stars, and they are rewarded with the goal. It is 1-0. And getting that goal, German Alfaro. And you can say that the UPSL All-Stars did not deserve to take the lead. You know, early on it was Leones Negros with more of the run of play. But it didn't last very long, and the UPSL All-Stars, you gotta love the play, taking advantage of the Leones Negros midfield and defenders not being on top of their game. And how will this change the game? Now maybe an opportunity. It was Villalobos. There might have been a handball, and yes, a free kick in a very dangerous position for Leones Negros. I think you have some of the UPSL All-Stars arguing whether or not that was a handball. But either way, the referee has blown the whistle, and talk about a golden opportunity for Leones Negros. to tie this one up. Now from here, you're wondering who is going to be taking the free kick. You have Daniel Garcia and Villalobos near the ball. And here comes a shot, going just wide. A really good attempt on goal. That was Sanders de Oliveira. Coming dangerously close, getting that over the wall, but going just a little bit wide. Now Araux had it for a moment, but loses that one. Not going to want to be giving the ball away in the defensive third of the field against Leones Negros. Trying to get it to the outside, that's Ray Estrada. Sliding to try and keep possession, but it will be a throw-in for Leones Negros. Now looking for an option, you're trying to wonder, is there going to be, was the referee going to blow the whistle soon for how long it was taking to get the ball on the throw-in? Angel Hernandez getting it to De Oliveira. Does go out of bounds, will be a throw-in for the UPSL All-Stars. And right now, Michael Friedman and Jose Lopez surely have got to be thrilled with what they are seeing. And as for Jose Lopez, assistant coach tonight, and of course on the from the coaching staff of the Santa Ana Winds, has got to love the play of his left midfielder, left wing, Adrian Becerra. Had an opportunity to score, and then just minutes later, it was his play that led to the goal from Alfaro. Now playing it deep, looking for Paulo Cardoso. Maybe just a little bit too far. Looks like it will be Emmanuel Ayala to take the throw in. Now here's Sanders de Oliveira. Hard to miss him on the field. The tall winger. At times looks like he's switching back and forth, playing as a striker as well. Even seeing Omar Bravo dropping back a little bit. Now the long ball, Alfaro had it for a moment, and you could definitely see there was some contact from behind, and Alfaro remains on the ground. And I think the players from Leones Negros were about to kick it out of bounds, but Alfaro is up, and he's back, ready to play. And Paul Bayon playing it back to his keeper, Salim Hernandez. And Ryan Holland playing it back to Marquez. And it looks like there was a little bit of miscommunication. And it's hard for me to see exactly how this happened, but yes, it is an own goal. An own goal has just tied this one up for Leones Negros. Just the fact, with seeing that happen, you just had to wonder for a moment, was that real? And then with the ball going out of the back of the net, you kind of had to do that double take and say, wait, did that really go in? And yes, it did. So it is 1-1. And Ryan Holland surely will not want to know that he's being credited with the own goal. And now an opportunity for the UPS All-Stars on the right wing. A dangerous play. I really hope we did not see a cleat make contact with one of the UPSL All-Stars' face. Ouch. We are in the 23rd minute of play. 1-1 Leones Negros and the UPSL SoCal North Division I All-Stars. Doesn't look like an injury took place, but we are seeing some of the physical play increase. And I guess you cannot be very surprised about that. Leones Negros definitely not in the mood to be losing to the UPSL All-Stars, but what a game we have here. But from the standpoint of the UPSL All-Stars, they've got to be feeling a little disappointed. They're up 1-0, and you could pretty much say it, you know, not even beat around the bush. They gave a goal to Leones Negros, and that's why we are tied. That's why we're all tied up at 1. But lots of time left, and we all know that soccer players have to have that short-term memory. Cannot let that deter what you want to do. And I think we'll see the UPSL All-Stars respond very well. Now Araux trying to get it to Estrada. Will be a throw-in. Went to Cardoso with the quick touch. Cleared out by Bayon. Now to the head of Ryan Holland. And Carbajal to Araux. Playing it all the way back to Villarreal. And Ryan Holland hearing some kinds of sarcastic cheers, if you want to call them that, when he touched the ball. But I guess cannot be too surprised. The fans here are enjoying themselves. No doubt about it. Especially the Leones Negros fans, now that this game's tied up at 1. Definitely much more energy from the Leones Negros supporters. Villarreal and Ryan Holland passing the ball back and forth a bit. Now Estrada feeling the pressure. And he gets it to Santiago Vazquez. Still Vazquez going up the left wing. Feeling the physical play from Adrian Villalobos. Now it's De Oliveira. But knocked out of bounds by Carbajal. It will be a throw-in. And Jaramillo looking for an option. Seems like this is becoming a trend with the Leones Negros players, taking a lot of time to throw the ball in. Now the back pass. I think right now all back passes are causing the UPSL All-Star fans to take a deep breath, to gasp, and wonder what's going to happen. When you look back at that own goal, it kind of seems like Kevin Marquez might have lost his footing a little bit. But either way, it was an own goal, and that is how we are all tied up at 1. Daniel Garcia had it for a moment, trying to get it to Rafa Duran. Not much of an option, playing it all the way back to Salim Hernandez. And he felt the pressure from Alfaro and was not in the mood to take a risk. Souza had it for a moment, loses it to Omar Bravo, but there was a whistle and a foul. Free kick for the UPSL All-Stars. And what a sequence, what an opportunity that could have been for Omar Bravo. He had plenty of space. Now off the free kick. Adrian Villalobos with a heads-up play to intercept that pass. Now De Oliveira. Really hard to take that one away. Surrounded by blue shirts. Vazquez, it was Villarreal, the other center back, doing a great job providing some support to clear that one away. Now Jaramillo, now on the right side. Plays it back to Lamelli. Now to Garcia. And Rafa Duran. Rafa Duran is actually on loan from Nuevo León, team commonly better known as Tigres. So another player in the Leones Negros lineup that definitely could cause a lot of trouble. Now intercepted nicely by Araux, trying to get it to Alfaro. Gotta like the thinking. Great speed from Brian Araux, of one of the four members from the Santa Ana Winds. Now Ryan Holland looking for Cardoso. But now taken away, maybe an opportunity for Leones Negros, but the through ball looks like it took a deflection. Now Carvajal losing that one to De Oliveira. Now a chance for Villalobos, crossing it. Instead of taking the shot, an opportunity. A shot blocked very nicely. And the ball movement from the Leones Negros players, I mean, that one looked like it was going to be a goal for sure. Definitely a lot of excellent patience with the ball movement. But back the other way, the UPSL All-Stars trying to get something going. And Alfaro switching the field, but just playing it a little bit too far. Jaramillo takes the throw in. Now it's Lomeli. Got it to Daniel Garcia. Now here's Oliveira. Sanders de Oliveira. He had that free kick opportunity earlier. And with his physical play, really hard to stop him. And can't be surprised when you see him surrounded by blue shirts every time he gets the ball. The referee blows the whistle. It will be a free kick. That was Carvajal, who fell to the ground after that tackle. Now playing it down the field, looking for Becerra. And now a little bit of trouble here from the Leones Negros players. Ends up being a turnover, and Becerra looking for an option. He has Santiago Vazquez. Becerra again. And Jaramillo trying to clear it, but the flag actually came up for offside. We are in the 30th minute of the match. This is Leones Negros against the UPSL SoCal North Division I All-Stars from Valley High School Stadium in Santa Ana, California. I'm Art Iftikhari, proud to be bringing you tonight's play-by-play via TVE Max. And that will be a free kick for the UPSL All-Stars. And Julian Souza, plenty of speed. He had a good move going. He was trying to get the ball to Carvajal, but instead gave the ball away. Now Estrada doing a great job coming back on defense to try and take that away from Emmanuel Ayala. But now it's Omar Bravo playing it back to De Oliveira. Got it to Villalobos for a moment. It was intercepted, but now back to Villalobos once again. Villalobos looking for an option. Is he able to turn the corner? He does. Crossed in front. Wow, seems like we had one player from Leones Negros tumble. Cleared out by the All-Stars. Can Carvajal start the counterattack? Cardoso looking for an option, but the Leones Negros players quickly readjusting. Excellent on their transition to come back and put a stop to a possible counterattack. Araux playing it to the outside to Estrada. Another tackle, another foul. It's a free kick, and I think we could hear the fans and even some of the players of the UPSL All-Stars asking how many, meaning by how many, when will there be someone getting in the book? And a long ball played to Villalobos. Flag stayed down. Villalobos with the cross. And Ryan Holland with a great heads-up play. He did have that own goal earlier, but he's definitely not going to have that determined. What a great ball that was. Had it been able to connect with German Alfaro, wow, that would have been an excellent opportunity. Might have been one-on-one with the keeper. Becerra thought he had it for a moment, and are we going to see a yellow card? Maybe the fans are wondering. That's Angel Hernandez, who is guilty of the foul on Adrian Becerra. And yes, we are seeing our first booking of the night, and it goes to one of the defensive midfielders of Leones Negros, Angel Hernandez. We're hoping that Adrian Becerra will be okay, and if he were to have to come out already, this would definitely be a big blow for the UPSL All-Stars. About 33 minutes in. It's 1-1 UPSL All-Stars and Leones Negros. The replay of the goal. Excellent pass from Adrian Becerra. Perfect finish from Herman Alfaro. And looking back at the own goal, not really much to say, except that it was a pass that didn't connect with Kevin Marquez and instead went into the back of the net. And good news for everyone, Becerra okay, we are back in play. Carbajal pushing up a bit. Now Souza took the pass from Estrada. Maybe an opportunity. There's Duran. Rafa Duran. You know he was looking for Omar Bravo. Now another foul and a free kick for the UPSL All-Stars. And with the fouls and the physical play from Leones Negros, and another one there again, you just have to start thinking, are we seeing the Leones Negros players getting a little frustrated? And another yellow card. And this time, this is for the other defensive midfielder, Daniel Garcia. And as I was saying, wait, there's a good ball there for Becerra, but the flag does come up. And as I was saying, you're just wondering, I mean, it appears we are seeing the Leones Negros players getting frustrated. Do we want to use the word flustered? I mean, the game is tied at 1, but a lot of physical play. At times, seems like they're more comfortable playing the man instead of the ball. And Bayonne had it for a moment, and it goes out of bounds. Throw-in for the UPSL All-Stars. And even though the score is 1-1, I mean, it is very easy to say that from the standpoint of the UPSL All-Stars coaching staff that they obviously can't be thrilled that the score is 1-1, especially considering the goal scored by Leones Negros was an own goal. But they have got to be happy with what they are seeing from their men who are busting their tails off tonight. And you have to wonder, who is in attendance? Are there some scouts here? Are there some coaches from Leones Negros who like what they see tonight from a lot of these UPSL All-Stars? An excellent opportunity, an excellent match for these UPSL All-Stars. And they are definitely showing that they are up for the occasion. Now Jaramillo, the right back, getting it to Duran. Getting it all now back to Jaramillo on the overlap. But surrounded by Brian Arox and Santiago Vazquez. Now to Becerra down the left side. And seems like we've been hearing Becerra's name time after time tonight. And you gotta like the play between these Santa Ana Winds players. Now here's Alfaro. Alfaro, is he gonna want to tee off from outside the penalty area? Had a little ball. I mean, I don't want to really say little, but a short pass, but did not connect. But you gotta like the thinking of Alfaro. And now Santiago Vazquez with a slide tackle on Sanders de Oliveira. Not afraid to play physical. And with 2 Leones Negros players in the book, and none of the UPSL All-Star players being shown the card tonight, I think they can afford to play a little physical. Try and beat Leones Negros at their own game. Now after the pressure, Vazquez bringing it up, switching the field to Souza. Now Rey Estrada to Alfaro, trying to get it to Cardoso. And a great ball to Vazquez, now to Becerra. Still Becerra. Now Arox to Souza. Cardoso. You're wondering when's that next crucial touch going to come? Will it be an excellent through ball? And Santiago Vazquez to take the throw in. We have a little under 10 minutes remaining in the first half. Alfaro with the header. Souza. Gets it back to Ryan Holland. And I think Ryan Holland was expecting quite possibly Ray Estrada or maybe even Alfaro to be making a run. That one goes all the way out of bounds, past the touchline for a goal kick. And Duran with the flick header. For a moment I was wondering if there would have been, maybe the flag would have come up. But now a throw in for Leones Negros deep into UPSL All-Star territory. Omar Bravo takes a throw in and gets it back to Angel Hernandez. And that pass, not a good one, given away to Alfaro, but broken up by Daniel Garcia. Now it's Kevin Lomeli who gave that one away. You have to wonder how many substitutions there might be made at the half for Leones Negros. Can't be surprised if this is a team that has some veteran leadership and some players and some of the reserve players as well. Villarreal. Now Vazquez taken away by Sanders de Oliveira. And he switches the field. Will Ryan Holland be able to mark his man Ayala? And maybe a chance for a shot from the outside. Great defensive play. Cleared out. It does get to Becerra. And that was a great defensive play from Santiago Vazquez. You really got to love what you see on the left side from Santiago Vazquez and Adrian Becerra. A very strong left side. Definitely doing a lot of damage for the Santa Ana Winds in UPSL League play. Here in the 40th minute of the match. I think it can't be surprising that the UPSL All-Stars will want to push for that go-ahead goal and take a lot of confidence into the halftime locker room. Ryan Holland plays it deep. Once again, a little too deep. And of course, we will be seeing some substitutions as well for the UPSL All-Stars in the second half. Pretty sure everyone will get that, every member of the UPSL All-Star roster will get that chance tonight to showcase their skills against Leones Negros. Salim Hernandez playing it deep. Neither team really able to establish much control at the moment. Jaramillo looking for Omar Bravo. And Ryan Holland gets his head on it quickly. And now this time the back pass from Ray Estrada goes straight to Kevin Marquez. The fans with the sarcastic cheers, they're wondering, will there be another own goal tonight? Now Lomeli, plenty of space, not a lot of pressure being provided by the UPSL All-Stars. Looking for Angel Hernandez, but goes just under his cleat. Not happy with himself, that's for sure. And Julian Souza getting it to Carbajal. Now Vazquez to Villarreal. And Villarreal, one of the two members on this roster tonight, representing Inland Empire FC. Becerra is looking for Vazquez. But Jaramillo not in the mood to take any chances. Now Rafa Duran. He has Jaramillo. And the ball sent in by Jaramillo did take a deflection, but going straight to Kevin Marquez. Now Paulo Cardoso. To Carbajal. Easy call for the official and a free kick for the UPSL All-Stars. Now played to the outside. Seems like a lot of the action, a lot of the build-up and attack coming from the left side of this UPSL All-Star team, Alfaro to Carvajal. And it looks like it's Cardoso. Still Cardoso. Now to Alfaro. And Alfaro unable to keep possession. Now back the other way, here come Leones Negros on the counterattack. And it's Villalobos who felt that he was fouled. And earlier in the match, it looks like we did see Villalobos playing on the right side. Now switching it up a bit, trying to maybe confuse UPSL All-Star squad. Cannot be surprised that manager Jorge Davalos is, doing what he can to try and win this chess match. Looking for Omar Bravo. Now it's Duran. Now Angel Hernandez to Daniel Garcia. Had some trouble with that first touch. Alfaro had it for a moment, but the referee blowing the whistle for the handball. And I think right away you have German Alfaro complaining that it was inadvertent. And I think that does happen. I think those are common mistakes from the referees a lot in soccer this day and age. And now the cross actually goes out of bounds, and it will be a corner kick for Leones Negros. We're in the final minute of the first half. I'd like to think there could be 1 minute of stoppage time for this first half. But this is an excellent opportunity for Leones Negros to basically steal the lead late in this first half. And that one crossed way high and wide. And that'll be a goal kick for the All-Stars. Villarreal. Now Carvajal. Now Ryan Holland. Looks like he's switched parts of the field for a moment. Now it's Brian Arox. Gets it to his teammate, Santiago Vazquez. Now back the other way, but a great heads-up play. Brian Arox not taking any chances, feeling the pressure from Rafa Duran. Ryan Holland had it for a moment. It was played to the right side. Now Sanders de Oliveira looking for Duran. A nice back heel to Jaramillo. Sends it into the penalty area. Off the head of Holland. Now Arox very busy tonight as a defensive midfielder. Now Carvajal. It's Santiago Vazquez once again. You gotta like the teamwork between him and Adrian Becerra on the left side. Now Ryan Holland playing it deep once again. But it goes straight to Salim Hernandez. We are in stoppage time in the first half, and you got to assume that whistle should be blowing very quickly. And it did go out of bounds. Jaramillo tried to keep it in, but the linesman was not fooled. Now given away. Now it's Rafa Duran to De Oliveira. Trying to cross it, broken up, blocked nicely by Vazquez. And Arox trying to clear it, and he does get it to Becerra. And looks like we have two players hurt, one from each team, but play deep now towards Alfaro. Can he get to it? But a great defensive play from Paul Bayon. And Paul Bayon was not in the mood to let Alfaro get on the score sheet once again. And finally, the ball is played out of bounds. We could have a injury stoppage for possibly a minute or so. I'd like to assume the official will want to blow the whistle to end this first half. Played nearly 3 minutes of stoppage time. Don't think we had that many stoppages for injuries in this first half. It looks like going off the field because of injury was Adrian Villalobos, but he is walking, so appears to be fine. And there is the whistle. I thought it was the whistle, but I think the referee was actually trying to make it clear that it was a throw-in, not a free kick. And the UPS All-Stars respecting fair play, giving the ball back to Leones Negros. Now it's Lomeli, and a good ball. Nice touch. De Oliveira playing it to the outside, across, a shot off the post, the rebound, a shot, and a goal! Rifled into the net by Rafa Duran. Leones Negros take a 2-1 lead with the goal deep into stoppage time of the first half. Now when looking at the replay, the first shot, Villalobos beats Marquez, bounces off the post, and Rafa Duran just tees off and rifles it into the net. Leones Negros lead 2-1. And there is the whistle. And surely the UPSL All-Stars cannot be happy. They were not saved by the bell. And it's Leones Negros with a 2-1 lead at the half. And when looking back at the goals, the first goal that was scored was actually by the UPSL All-Stars. German Alfaro gave them a 1-0 lead. And the tying goal actually was an own goal credited to center back Ryan Holland.